The LDN Collective have been commissioned to facilitate a series of workshops in order to update and refresh the city plan through to the year 2040 about the future of the City of London. This is about the future of the city, about diversification, about inclusivity, and about planning for the future.
City Plan 2040, we consulted back in 2021. We had a bit of pause due to the pandemic, and now we are in the process of updating the evidence base and informing the next version of the city plan through engagement, and we are undertaking a series of workshops to inform the updated version. Primarily, we'll be looking at tall buildings, retrofitting, creating a sustainable future, offices, and destination city, which is a new ambition for us to make the city more attractive to visitors. We also will be looking at key areas of change within the city. These are areas which will experience significant change over the planned period over the next 20 years. And we would like to understand from people what change they would like to bring within these areas, what are the opportunities and what issues we need to address.
In terms of the workshops themselves, we've done lots of preparation prior to the workshops, producing the diagrams, producing material that we can communicate to our stakeholders and participants with. And then it's been a case of getting all of those great people in the room and running them through what's actually happening with the city plan, which key areas of change or which themes we're looking at, and then asking them questions and asking them what they think about the proposals that have been put forward. We've been doing that in a workshop style, so breaking the areas of change down, asking specific questions about how does the city feel to you, what's the character, how do you get here, what's the arrival like, and what do you think about the uses and activities in the city and the different key areas of change, and how does that impact your life, whether you live here or whether you work here. So that's been hugely enlightening, and I think it's also been great for the City of London themselves to hear what people think and how they respond to the material and the City Plan 2040 itself. Having that mixture of the people that actually live here on the ground when the city shuts down Friday to Monday, and experiencing the city in a completely different shape and culture and vibe has been really enlightening. And I actually think that the participants have also learned from each other, because the people that work here are learning about what the people who live here experience when they're not around. We want to make sure that we're connecting with and collaborating with as many people as we can throughout this process. So we're also working with Commonplace, they're our partner, and working with the City of London. And all of those key areas of change and the key diagrams that have to be very clear and legible for everyone to read, they are also on the Commonplace platform. So anybody can follow the link still today and comment on the areas of change and leave their thoughts. They can tell us if they think the pavements are too narrow by St Paul's Cathedral. They can tell us what they think of the traffic on Bishopsgate, and that's live for everybody and anybody to do now. So it gives this consultation even more of a kind of life of its own, that it's kind of living and breathing like the city is, from any point in which you look at your phone or sit at your desk.
The LDN Collective is very well placed to facilitate these types of workshops because we have a lot of diversity within our group. We have people who are architects, urban designers, also specialists in things like social impact, community engagement, but we're also inherently very collaborative, and so we're good at collaborating with each other, but also with other teams. And the collaboration between us and the City of London has been extremely dynamic and very productive. That, I think, has helped to enable people to be much more forthcoming, and that, I think, is going to inform a very resilient and future-proof plan for the City of London.